So a lot of you have asked me where the song Rising Tide came from. And I want to tell you a little bit about the backstory of it. I was sitting on the beach one day and it hit me. And then it hit me again. Then it hit me again. Sorry, those were just waves, not the tide. Just kidding. So the reason why I wrote Rising Tide was I've used that phrase quite a bit in talking with people about how a rising tide raises all ships, and how there are a lot of things that I do in my artistic career and just personally for a lot of people around me that I just want to see other people rise and win. I want to be a part of other people's wins and not just my own. And so I wrote Rising Tide because I know we've all felt at different points in our lives where, you just feel kind of lost, or like there's nothing to look forward to, or that you wished there was more to be able to look forward to. And you just feel like maybe you're not where you're supposed to be. And it's the reason why I wrote the chorus. If nothing else, I want to be one more drop in your ocean. I want to help you rise to what God's called you to. When I say that at the end of my live streams, that God created you on purpose with a purpose, I mean that with my whole heart. And my goal in comforting the afflicted and confronting the comfortable through music is really an extension of that. That I want to see God's best in your life, because I feel like my faith compels me to do everything that I possibly can to help you see what God has called you to. Because I'll admit, there have been times in my life where I felt like nobody else saw that in me. That I was the only one that was seeing either this vision or this idea of what God had designed me for. And I wanted to do everything that I could to help other people see in themselves what God has called you to. Not to be great for your own sake, but to be that one stepping stone that other people need in their life so that God can use them in great and amazing ways to point people towards Him. So that's the reason why I wrote Rising Tide, was so that we could all learn to be that tide for other people. Because as we live into the calling that God has for us, I truly believe it's what's best, not only for ourselves, but for the entire world that we live in. So it's my challenge to you in listening to the song. Share it with other people that will be that rising tide for you. And you should go and be that rising tide for other people. Because we all need each other to be able to call God's best out for each other. So, hope you love the song. Hope you share it. And hope we can sing it together someday soon.